going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Mingin Motor Show. So, I'm no expert in this type of shit. Really, I'm not. I see a lot of people, like, on social media, even if it was a reposted, type video because somebody found it funny or whatever. I've heard people walking up and down the street. I've heard these fucking college kids, and fresh out of high school type kids or whatever, like, how am I supposed to get a job and and all this shit. Let me explain to you how you get the fucking job, okay? Don't be fucking dressing like a hood rat, fucking ratchet ass motherfucking person, dude. Straight up. Put on some nice fucking pants or slacks or whatever. Put on a nice shirt. Make sure you don't fucking stink. Take your grill out your goddamn mouth. Your fucking golden teeth fucking shit. Take the hat off. Make your hair look nice. Put on some fucking deodorant. And start fucking applying at jobs. And then once you turn in your application, ask if the manager or the hiring manager is there. And talk with them. And then ask if you can somehow keep in touch with them. If they're not there, ask how you can get a hold of them. Ask when they're going to be there. And believe me, don't sit there and tell people that you're not going to be scrubbing toilets or scrubbing the floor and shit. Because guess what? Nobody is ever above scrubbing fucking toilets. Okay? Period. I don't care if you're homeless or if you're worth fucking, 185 billion fucking dollars. You're not above doing fucking scrubbing toilets. Okay? Just because you're worth 185 billion dollars, that just means that you don't have to fucking work. Because you got everybody else working for you, making money for you, while you sit back, collect the money, and pay these hard-working people fucking absolute garbage, fucking whatever, and treat them like shit, give them shitty hours and all this other crap. But you know what? Everyone's got to start somewhere. And the thing is when you go to apply to a job, you don't tell them, oh, I don't even want to work these hours, whatever. You can tell them if they ask you, do you have any specific days or hours that you want to work? You can tell them, yes, I want to work these days or whatever in these hours, but the way you get the job is you tell them, I'll work any hours that you want me to, and I'll work 7 days a week if you need me to. I'll work whatever days you need, whatever hours you want, whatever. These are what I would like to have, but I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do if I got the job. That's how you get the job. You look good, you smell good, you act like a civilized person, and not be like, hey, yo, bruh, hey, bruh, how you doing, bruh? All this type of shit, and being like, oh, I'm down on something, man, you know what I'm talking about, and all this stuff, man. I'll be fucking washing them down cars and shit, You can't be doing that shit, bruh. I mean, fuck, I might be talking a little bit fucking odd all the goddamn time, normally, but I have to try to force myself to stay on the straight and narrow, and really, in a way too, because whatever. Believe me, like I said, I'm no expert, I'm no pro, I'm not like whatever. I'm just saying, the reason why people don't get jobs or haven't had jobs was because they don't want the jobs in the first place. They don't want to go to work, and if they do, they don't get out of that situation that they're in that's preventing them to get jobs. They want to have the crazy hairstyles like a mullet or mohawk or fucking dreadlocks and all this shit, They want to have the fucking face tattoo or facial piercings and shit. And hey, I'm all for that type of shit. Believe me, I'm not putting any of that shit down. I'm all for people expressing themselves and doing their shit, right? It's just when you go to get a job, you can't look fucking like a clown with their fucking crazy ass hair colors and the piercings and all this shit and the dreadlocks and the big ass fucking hoop earrings, you know, the fucking ashtray looking earrings and shit, you know, and fucking wearing some wild ass shit, you know, with a half naked chick on your fucking shirt and, you know, your pants hanging down to your fucking knees and shit, dude. You have to look like a fucking, I hate to say it, but you have to look like a normal person, part of society, like a normal person who's a part of society, in order to get the job. After you've been there for a while, I don't think it really fucking matters that much, especially if you're working in the back somewhere, not dealing with fucking customers and clients and other people, and you're in the fucking back office somewhere, or you're washing cars in the back lot and you're by yourself all day and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Then that shit doesn't matter. But, you know, when you're trying to get the job, you have to look somewhat normal, okay? When you first get the job, for the first couple months, even maybe the first year or so, you have to kind of look normal. You see what I'm saying? Just to keep your foot in the door, because you don't know. One person job might say your probation period is 30 days, or another person might say your probationary period is 90 days, but you don't know. They're constantly watching their employees the entire time, all the time. That's why some people get fired for doing stupid shit at work, because people were watching them, whether it's directly or through the cameras or whatever the fuck. So talk like a normal person, dress like a normal person, look and sound and smell like a normal fucking person, and just fucking do whatever the fuck you gotta do to get the job. Work every day of the week. Work 8, 10, 12 hours a day, or whatever hours they want you to work. Work whatever days that they want. And actually show the fuck up at 15 minutes early. Show up to work 15 minutes early. It's not that hard to show up 15 minutes. If I can't show up early, then it bugs me, because it's like it destroys my day if I show up late. You know what I'm saying? It bugs the fuck out of me when I show up late. You know, I try to show up 15 minutes early, just so that way, you know, I can have a minute to kind of get my mind prepared to work. I can, you know, maybe, you know, I leave 10 minutes earlier than I need to. So if I gotta leave at, let's say 9:30 or 5:30 in the morning to get to work, I'll leave at 5:20 in the morning, just so that way I can stop, get something to drink, and then drive to work, and then I'll park wherever the fuck I park at, and I'll be there for 15 minutes early, and I'll just sit there and kind of sit back, relax, you know, have my drink real quick, you know, my Rockstar Energy drink, or my water, my Pepsi, or whatever the fuck, and just sit back and relax, and, you know, kind of get myself mentally prepared for the work day, you know. That's how I am. And then, you know, I mean, hell, if they tell me I can clock in 5 or 10 minutes early, great. I'll clock in 5 to 10 minutes early, you know, and I'll start getting to work. And then, like, you know, I'll keep an eye on what time it is, you know, but if I have to stay an extra 5 or 10 minutes longer past the time I get off, fuck it. Stay an extra 5-10 minutes if you have to. I mean, it's not gonna hurt. I mean, shit. Yeah, I mean, you want to leave 5 minutes early, like, you know, on time, so you can get an extra 5 minutes to be at home. But guess what? If you're on the clock, guess what? If you get 5 minutes clock in 5 minutes early and you clock out 5 minutes late every day, that's an extra 10 minutes a day. And you work 6 days doing that, that's an extra hour worth of pay on your fucking paycheck after working 6 work days. Okay? Does it really actually help? Maybe not by much, you know, maybe by $2 or $3, but fucking maybe even $5. But who the fuck cares? You see what I'm saying? It's okay to clock in 5 minutes early, and it's okay to clock in 5 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? Because I purposely will walk around double checking everything and making sure I did my job right and that the job's done for the day. And you know, I'll pick up any trash off the floor at these jobs, or you know, put something that might be out of place back where it belongs. You see what I'm saying? It's being productive. You don't just sit there and be like, oh, I gotta get off at 4, but it's 4 o'clock now and I'm just gonna stay here for 5 minutes while I'll be on the clock now. Fuck that. Don't be a fucking lazy worker. Get out, up off your ass, and whatever. Anyways, love y'all. Be safe.